Yes people, so today I'm going to be doing rear discs and pads on my BMW F31 as well as the handbrake shoes. This is just pre-maintenance as the car's doing some high mileage now. So first things first, we're going to break the lug nuts loose, jack the car up and whip the wheel off. Then the two slider pins can be removed, as well as a retaining clip on the caliper. Then you should be able to remove the whole caliper section with the pads. If you can't remove the whole section, push a flathead screwdriver into the rear pad and lever the pad back to retract that piston. Then we can go ahead and remove the caliper carrier bolts. So for this part, make sure the handbrake is off and put something in front of your front wheel so the car does not roll off. Then you need to rotate the disc until you can see the small gear. Then you want to unwind the shoes back until you can remove the disc, as so. Next we want to remove the springs, and this would be a lot easier if I had the correct pick tool, but I don't have one, so you can see me here struggling with a screwdriver. So next I remove these shoe retainers. They're just a clip, and when you turn them 180 degrees they will pop out as they're on a spring. So this is a section where your handbrake cable will actually feed into. So at this stage now, it's a perfect time to clean up your hub. So to rebuild this back up, I find it easy to start with a handbrake cable retainer. After that, I partly built up the shoes with the spring and the small gear that pushes the shoes out. Then we can fit the spring retainers back in. Finally, the last spring could go into place. So once I was finally finished fitting the spring, I put the new disc in place with a retaining bolt. Then I picked up the piston rewind tool. As the pads are new and thicker, they won't fit over the disc. Now that's fully pushed back, I can go ahead fitting the caliper bracket. So I'm using M-Tech pads on the rear, which I've also got on the front. So the pads can then be fitted and pushed onto the carrier, and then the sliding pins can go into place and be tightened. You then want to make sure you tighten the handbrake cable. You can test its tight by pulling your handbrake and seeing if it's under 5 clicks. So if it's more, you'll have to adjust the gear again. The gear may also need adjusting a few weeks after the install, since the shoes would then have bedded in.